Hello students, this is Unisha Goswami representing Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. Students, today in this video we are going to study the remaining part of chapter number 12, that is lines, angles and triangles. Okay students, now let us see about triangles. Now what is a triangle? A three-sided closed figure formed by three line segments is called a triangle. Now what is a triangle? A three-sided closed figure which is formed by three line segments. Now as you can see, this is a figure of a triangle, triangle PQR. Now a triangle has three vertex, three sides and three angles. Now here in this triangle PQR, you can see the vertex of the triangle is PQR. So the vertex are PQR. Now it has three sides, side PQ, side PR and side QR. So sides are three, PQ, QR and RP. Now a triangle has three angles, angle P, angle Q, angle R. Angle P, angle Q, angle R. Now the symbol for triangle is this. This small triangle denotes the symbol of triangle. So if I have to write triangle PQR, how will I write? I will write triangle PQR. Okay students, now let us see the types of triangles. Okay, now let us see types of triangles on the basis of the lengths of sides. Now the first one is scalene triangle. Scalene triangle, a triangle in which all the three sides are of different length, means all the three sides are of unequal length. So here AB, BC and AC, all are not equal, means all the three sides are not equal to each other. Similarly, all the three angles are also not equal to each other. All the three angles are of different length. Now, isosceles triangle, a triangle in which any two sides are equal. Only two sides are equal to each other, therefore that triangle is called isosceles triangle. Now here AB is equal to AC. Similarly, angle B is equal to angle C. Only any two angles are equal. Now equilateral triangle, a triangle in which all the three sides are of equal length, means all the three sides are equal, that is AB equal to BC equal to CA. And here all the three angles are also equal. So angle A equal to angle B and equal to angle C. So this is the types of triangle on the basis of the lengths of sides. Okay, now let us see the types of triangles on the basis of measures of angles. Now first one is acute angle triangle. Here all the angles are acute angle, that is more than 0 degree but less than 90 degree. So here angle P, angle Q, angle R, all the three angles are acute angles. Now second one, obtuse angle triangle. Now here one of the angle is obtuse angle, that is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. Now the third one is right angle triangle. Now right angle triangle means a triangle whose measure is 90 degree. So here one of the angle is 90 degree. Now as you can see in triangle DEF, angle E is 90 degree. Therefore this is a right angle triangle. Okay, now let us see properties of triangles. First property, property 1. The sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Means property 1 says in any triangle the sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Suppose this is a triangle PQR. Triangle PQR. Here the three angles are angle P, angle Q and angle R. So the sum of the measure of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Now property 2 is the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. Let me explain you this by drawing a triangle. Suppose this is triangle PQR. This is triangle PQR. It has three sides PQ, QR and PR. Now property 2 says the sum of the length of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. So PQ plus QR, PQ plus QR is greater than, the sum should be greater than PR. Now we will take the other two sides QR plus RP. QR, this is QR plus RP. Now the sum of these two sides is greater than the third side. The third side is PQ. Now let us take the other two sides PR and PQ. That is RP, we can write it like RP plus PQ. And the sum of these two sides is greater than QR. So this is property number 2, that is the sum of the length of any two side is greater than the third side. Okay students, now let us see question number 2. Find out whether a triangle can be formed with the given angles or not. Now you are given the measure of 3 angles. You have to find out whether a triangle can be formed or not. Now as property 1 says, if the sum of the 3 angles of a triangle is 180 degree, then only a triangle will be formed. So let us see B part. Now B part is 54 degree, comma 75 degree, comma 36 degree. Now let us solve this question. Now sum of the 3 angles. So we will write sum of all the 3 angles is equal to 54 degree plus 75 degree plus 36 degree. Now let us do the sum. So let us add it 54 plus 75 plus 36. Now it will be 4 plus 5 9, 9 plus 6 is 15, 1 carry, 5 plus 7 12, 12 plus 3 15, 15 plus 1 is 16. Hence the sum is 165 degree. This 165 degree is less than 180 degree, that is it is not equal to 180 degree. The sum is not equal to 180 degree, hence the triangle is not formed. So a triangle is not formed. So we will write a triangle is not formed. Okay students, if the sum is 180 degree, then only a triangle will be formed. Now let us see question number 3 given on page 158. Now question number 3 is, find out whether a triangle can be formed with the given sides or not. Now you are given this measure of sides. What you have to do, you have to find out whether a triangle can be formed or not. Now property 2 says a triangle will be formed only when the sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. So let us do question number 3, B part. Now B part is 5 centimeter, comma 11 centimeter, comma 9 centimeter. Now we will do B part. So let us find out the sum. So 5 centimeter plus 11 centimeter, which is equal to 5 plus 11 is 16 centimeter, which is greater than 9 centimeter. Now let us take other two sides. 11 centimeter plus 9 centimeter, which is 20 centimeter. This is greater than the third side, that is 5 centimeter. Now let us take these two sides, 9 centimeter plus 5 centimeter. Now 9 centimeter plus 5 centimeter is how much? 14 centimeter, which is greater than the third side, that is 11 centimeter. Now in all the 3 cases, the sum of any two sides is greater than the third side. Therefore a triangle will be formed. So we will write, so a triangle is formed. So what we will write? So a triangle is formed, because in all the 3 cases the sum is greater than the third side. This is how you have to find out whether a triangle is formed or not by using the sum of the sides. Okay students, now let us see question number 1 of exercise 12.3 given on page number 157 of your book. Now question number 1 is, identify the types of triangles and write their names. Now you are given some triangles over here, you have to write their names. Now see, A part is, now here a triangle ABC is given, in which angle A is 80 degree, angle B is 60 degree and angle C is 40 degree. All the 3 angles, as you can see, are acute angle. That means the measure of each angle is less than 90 degree, therefore this triangle is acute angled triangle. Now B part, triangle PQR, here only the measure of angle P is given, which is 90 degree. Therefore the name of this triangle is right angled triangle. Let us see D part, triangle SUT. Now here the length of side SU is 3 centimeter, the length of the side UT is 4 centimeter and length of the side TS is 3 centimeter. Now this is 3, 3 and 4. The measure of the two sides are equal. Therefore, the name of this triangle is isosceles triangle. So, this is how you have to do the rest of the questions. With this, we have come to the conclusion of our chapter number 12. I hope you understood well. Till then, take care, stay safe, stay home. Thank you.